Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to part 17 on CMS blogging system. And as I promised, this time we will be working with teams. So, like guys, I won't be talking about the functionality of the team, but very first we will be focusing on how to create the teams folder, how to list teams inside it, and how to fetch information from those teams and get them on our admin panel. So from here, we can actually control them. We can activate or we can deactivate them, or if you want, we can delete them. So very first, I would be going to my includes folder, and inside my header.php file, I would be creating a new list item, and I'm going to make them that I want to manage teams. Okay, here gonna be to teams.php file. Okay, and next thing we have to create that teams.php file. That is it's coming out here on the bottom. We have to fix some starting part, but for now I'm just gonna take this manage users things off because we are not working with that. So out here I have managed teams. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna create a new file. I'm gonna name this one to teams.php. Okay, and I'm gonna open my index file. I'm gonna copy everything from here. I'm gonna paste it here. Nice. So go back, refresh the page, click on this button. Now we are on teams.php page. Guys, out here I'm just gonna create a couple of divs to lay out everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna write our PHP to let's start teams. So I'm gonna say div id teams and with a class of helpful. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a note. And then I can say h2. I will say current team, like the team we have selected right now, and then I can say the class teams. We'll have an h2 as well, and I'm gonna say team name portfolio. Okay, just for now. And then I'm gonna create a list item. I'm gonna say author name. Okay, like this. I can say author website and team description. Okay, so that's I believe done. And out here I can say a div class clear and h2 valuable teams like the teams we have, and I'm gonna say div class teams again. So I'm gonna copy this from here and I'm gonna paste it for a couple of times. I think that's looking fine. Go ahead and refresh the page and see how it does it look. It's quite ugly. Next thing we can do is I'm gonna open my CSS file out here on the bottom. I'm gonna say div class teams should float towards the left. Okay, we have a margin left to 10 pixels, and they should have a padding to 20 pixels, border to 1 pixel, solid gray, and a background to a lighter blue. So okay, then I can say id teams h2 should have a margin top to 20 pixels and margin bottom to 20 pixels. Padding left to 20 pixels. Okay, and then I'm going to say teams ULI should have a list style to come back, refresh the page, and let's see how this looks. Okay, this is how it's looking, but there are so one more thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say class teams h2 should have a margin bottom to 10 pixels only, padding to 0, and margin top to 0, with the font size to 15 pixels, and out here I'm gonna say a font size to quite bigger, at least 20 pixels. Back, refresh the page. Okay, this is how it looks. Yeah, I have to say like this. Okay, now it's looking fine. It's not looking better, but at least you can say it's fine. And I can give it a line height of 20 pixels. It's fine now. And one more thing we need is, an activate or a kind of a deactivate button. We're gonna create that later. So guys, this is a very simple way we're gonna list our teams. So the one which is currently we are using are gonna be on the very top out here, and this would be the available teams that we have. So let me open the notepad out here. And very first, we will be talking about the logics that we have to use in order to list these teams or in order to activate or deactivate. Guys, how we're gonna do is we're gonna create a teams folder, okay? And all our teams are gonna be inside this particular teams folder. So it can be anything. Next thing, there, like if I talk about WordPress also use a kind of a hierarchy with your theme. So every time you need to have a style.css file in your root, you need to have an index file, and for every single post you need to have a single .php file. So you have to create at least these 3 files in order to create any theme. So for now, we would be creating only a file called style.css, and this file needs to be inside the root folder of every theme. Okay. Next thing is we have to find which is the active theme right now and which are the available themes we have. Okay, so this is what we have to find. The next thing is we have to get the description of the theme. So the better way to do is to read the comments in this style.css file. So if you will go ahead and read any kind of a theme, like if you will see any theme in WordPress, you will find a lot of comments in style.css file on very top. So that's what we would be doing. We would be writing some comments, like this, and whatever would be inside these comments, we're gonna read that and we're gonna make it the description of the theme. Okay. I believe that's all we need for now. Go ahead and create a themes folder. So I'm gonna say themes. Okay. Inside it, I'm gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna say portfolio. I'm gonna create one called Xperia, and I'm gonna create one called business. Okay. Like this. Okay. So we have to create style sheet inside all these themes to get their information. So style.css. I'm going to start my comments up here, and this is how it's going to work. So I'm going to say author, let it be my name for now. You can put yours. I can say author website. Website name. Okay, and I'm going to say description. Okay. So inside the business ones, I'm going to say elegant business team. I mean, I'm not going to write any fancy stuff. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back. Probably I will copy the tells you data. Click on here. Let me say again, it's purely okay, and paste it here, and say again, fully. That's all we need. Fully, like I said. So out here, I'm gonna open my teams.php file, and out here on the very top, I'm gonna start one more PHP section. So guys, very first, we have to define in which directory we have our teams. So they are inside this particular directory, one folder down to the root, and then the teams. Okay. Then I'm gonna say $folder would be scan directory there. So we have to scan each and every file and folder inside this particular teams directory. So they're gonna be our teams folder. So if I say print r $folder, because that's actually an array. So refresh. Here it says, you know, a dot, double dot, business Xperia portfolio. So that means we are actually getting the name of our folders that we created. So instead of then I'm going to say $current team. We don't have any current team selected right now, so I'm just going to make it an equals to an array. Then I'm going to say available teams would be equals to array difference between our all teams and our selected team. So let me clear everything to you. So guys, this is actually equals to all the teams that we have inside this particular folder. Okay, this is the current team that we have selected, this particular one. Okay, and this available teams is actually a difference between these two. Then I'm gonna say for each $folder as $key value. Okay, then I'm gonna say if $value is not equals to a dot, because if you guys notice, I have a dot and two dots here, so we don't need them. And $value is not equals to dot. Okay, not equals to here as well. Okay, then go ahead and I'm gonna copy this from here, only this section. Let's see, $output team will be okay. That's here. And the best we can do is we can actually create this variable out here on the top. Okay, and out here we can continue appending the last value to it. So there's a period sign and equals to will make sure whatever this output team is, it's gonna append the next value to it. So the team name, I'm gonna say $value right here. Come back, refresh the page here. Okay, because we haven't echoed this output team, that's the reason it's not showing here. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is out here. We have to read all the files. So I'm gonna say $file name, which file we actually want to read. They're gonna be our directory dot our value dot and our style.css file. So style.css. So this is the actual file that we want to read. Then I'm gonna say $handle would be equals to if open this file in a read mode. So like this. And then I'm going to say if handle, that means if you're able to open this file, then only go ahead and do something. So I'm going to create two more variables out here. So I'm going to say $string will be equals to an array of this, And yes, now guys, I'm not going to tell you what they are, at least for right now. I will be telling you later, don't worry. So, and one more variable I'm going to create. That would be replace nothing. Okay, so these are two variables that I'm not going to discuss right now, but I'm going to do it later. Next thing is we have to actually get everything from this file. So I'm going to say while dollar buffer is equals to if gets from dollar handle. So this will make sure that we are reading everything from the file. Otherwise, it will only read the first line. So we don't want to read the first line and actually do it this way. Yeah. And if it's not equals to false, that means until and unless you are able to read it. Okay, I believe that's fine. And if I say echo dollar buffer, it says open to failed stream because I have to set like this. Okay, come back, refresh. So actually, it's reading everything. So if you will notice, it's getting everything. But still, there is a problem. Till now, we only have comments out here. So if I say body like this, so it's gonna read that as well. Just notice out here, it's reading that as well. So we don't want to read the entire CSS file. We only want to read the comments out here. So I'm gonna go back. And out here, I'm gonna say if trim dollar buffer is equals to star in this, what it needs to be. Then I'm gonna say break, and then we can echo dollar buffer. Come back and refresh the page. It's not there. Make sure it's here. It's not here. So I'm gonna write body again. Okay, it's not here. So now we are actually making sure that we are not reading anything apart from these comments. So we're gonna start from here, from top, and we're gonna read it until here. Okay. So back to my themes.php file. I'm not gonna echo it out. I'm gonna say dollar output theme. This particular thing will be equals to. Now, guys, if you will notice that we are also getting these, I would say comments. I would say a backward slash and a star, and a forward slash and a star. So we are getting all these things, but we don't need them. So that is the reason I have created these two variables out here on the top, and I'm gonna write a function now. So I'm gonna say output theme will be equals to, or probably let's take it off. Just give you an example first. I'm gonna say star replace. What to replace? I'm gonna say replace the string variable out here on the top. Replace it with what? I'm gonna say replace it with nothing, and replace it from which particular string. So from buffer. So if I'm echoing it out, see, I don't have those comments anymore up here, or I would say the backward slash and star anymore here. So instead of echoing it out, I'm gonna say dollar output will be equals to an li. Then a period sign here, and open li, and theme actually. And out here, I'm gonna say dollar output theme is equals to ul. Okay. Make a copy of it, and I'm gonna paste it here, and the ul. Here. Okay, I believe this is what all we need. So at least for now, inside the current theme, I can take all this off because we don't have any current theme inside the available themes. Let's take this off and say php echo dollar output theme go ahead, refresh, and okay, it's just looking a bit funny right now. Don't worry. Teams, powerful. Okay, I got it. Because we are not ending the day right here, so I have to say, and that day as well. So, okay, so these are the three available teams we have right now. And if you will go ahead and if you will add anything to these comments, I can make sure they will be listed out here. Then we can, have some little buttons to activate or to delete them very quickly. And one more thing I just want to show you, if I'm going to say our current team is equals to Xperia, okay, one of these names, XP, yeah, that's right. Let me check it out. Okay, it's my mistake. I have to say dollar available teams. Okay, it's fine now. So see, I have actually activated the Xperia theme out here on the top. And if you will guys notice, it's not anymore here. If I will take it off, it will be back for sure. Yep, it is back. Okay, one more thing we can do is out here, I can create an LI and with some fake links. Give this one an ID of activate team. Let's say activate. Okay, get a copy of it from here. Let's get here, and I'm gonna say delete it, and say delete team, and inside this LI, I'm gonna create a hidden input. I'm gonna say input type hidden, name gonna be equal to team name, value would be equals to $value. Okay, and I'm gonna make it an ID here. Refresh. We have two little awesome links. One says activate, one says delete. They both don't do anything for now, but later we're gonna add functionality to them. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.